Hey guys, it's Shiggy from Taku. I'm here with Lance from Man Fight Dragon. He's showing off Black Annex. So we're just going to have a bit of a chat and see what's going on. So how's the show been treating you so far?
Absolutely incredible. It's extremely stressful, extremely draining.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall, this is a really unique opportunity as a game developer to get feedback that's incredibly important, especially at this stage of development.
Yeah.
It's the first time that the game's been at a stage where people can take a seat and get an idea of what it's about, the core mechanics.
Yeah.
But it's still super rough, and I get feedback on whether the stuff that I already thought was good is bad,
yeah.
whether the stuff I already knew is bad is just the only problems with it at the moment. And it's been really good because that's what I'm hearing. Like, someone says, oh, the camera's a bit jittery. It's like, that's alright, I know about that one.
Yeah.
But someone says, oh, this game sucks. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realise that. So yeah, but it's been absolutely awesome. The kind of feedback that you can't get any other way unless you have a QA team of 10,000 people or something like that, which I unfortunately don't have.
So for those who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about Black Annex? What's it about?
Yeah, so Black Annex is a 2D isometric kind of strategy game. So you're thinking games like Syndicate, a little bit of Theme Hospital in the design there. You run a business of infiltration and corporate espionage. You're going to have a little crew of people dropped into an enemy building with missions like kill this one particular agent or steal this particular item. And you might bring in guys all with guns and just slaughter everyone along the way. Or you might bring in some stealthy type guys and sneak your way all the way to the end without killing anyone and capture the guy at the end. There's rewards and not really penalties for choosing to play a particular way. So I just want people to play the way they want to play the game. If you play and complete it in every possible way, you check off things, unlock extra music and stuff like that. So if you do a mission all stealth, then all action, you'll unlock a reward. But yeah, I just don't like punishing people for forced stealth sections and stuff like that. It's just the worst thing in a game. So it's really about trying to make stealth fun and action fun in one game. Let the players just deal with situations the way they want to deal with it.
Awesome. So you've said that this game's like a love letter to all the games that you grew up with. So has Black Annex been an idea that you've had, percolating in your head for a while now, or is it something a bit recent?
Black Annex is not an idea I had percolating in my head, but an isometric strategy game. Yes, I've always wanted to make an isometric game. Unfortunately, I'm a pretty bad programmer. So Black Annex started out as a DOS game that was sort of top down. And just like little guys moving around. But now that I've ported it to Windows, there's a lot more power I can use, and I'm able to sort of create the game that I've wanted to make for a really long time. So it's been going fantastic, and it is something I've wanted to make a long time.
Awesome. And it's programmed in QBasic, which is a language you see a lot of nowadays. Was that a deliberate sort of decision, like that you wanted to do more, keeping in theme with that love of the old games, or?
No. When I started with QBasic, it's the only way I know how to make games. I know lower level programming languages like PHP and C++, that sort of stuff, but I don't know them well enough to make a game. I would have been spending so much time learning how to make a game than actually making one. So I sat down and started Black Annex as a DOS game. But then I've got some tools now, a tool called QB64 that compiles my old horrible code and spits out a Windows executable. So I can just keep making games the way I like to in QBasic, but actually have a result that everyone can play and everyone can enjoy on modern computers. So it's very much because I don't know any better. So that's why I'm using QBasic. When I first started out, I was embarrassed, and I always hid the QB64 logo in all my screenshots. I'm like, if anyone finds out how to make this in QBasic, I look like an idiot. But then I think I mentioned it in one press email once, and it exploded on PC World, put up an article, and then I was like, whoa, people actually think that's really interesting. So I try not to play on that because I don't want people to be like, the game is interesting because of that. I need people to sit down and go, it's a good game. So I can't have it be a crutch that I rely on to actually get people interested in the game. But people like that, and it's cool to have a little story to tell behind the game itself.
So this is the first time you're showing it off to the public. What's the reception been like?
Good, really good. It sort of pains me to say it because you sort of expect, when you've been working on this thing on your own for so long, you expect it's like, oh yeah, I think it's great because it's my personal project, but everyone's going to think it sucks. But when I step back and see what people are actually playing and their reactions as they walk away, it's like, it actually is a good game as far as these people think. So it
must be good for fantastic.
You. It's a relief. I mean, as I was setting up, I was dead. I was like, I've got to kill. I'm going to be rocking in the corner by the end of this, and people seeing this thing I've been been working on for so long.
Yeah.
Because you sort of think, I think it happens to all game developers when they work on something for so long, and they make all these promises like this game's going to come out and it's going to be great, but then you think in your head, what am I going to do when they find out my game sucks?
Yeah.
Like you always worry about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where I was going to find out my game sucks, and it hasn't happened yet. So it's going okay.
Yeah, that must be good.
Yeah.
So you got any sort of solid release day coming?
Definitely not solid. Definitely
Yeah.
very the opposite of solid. Very maybe liquid or gas or
Yeah.
something like that. But I would really like it to be out early next year. That would be super awesome. But yeah, I don't like making promises I can't keep.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we go. Yeah.
No, good idea.
Oh, awesome.
And where can we see the game?
Look, if you head to blackannex.net, you'll see everything you need to know about the game at the moment. There's a trailer and a fair bit of gameplay footage available there. Easiest way to keep in touch with Black Annex is to just follow me on Twitter. All I do is just constantly tweet about what I'm doing with the game. Screenshots, little updates, links to what people are saying about it. So if you follow Manfight Dragon on Twitter, just go to blackannex.net, everything's there. And there's also a big link there you can use to vote on Steam Greenlight, which would be super awesome too. So,
well, I voted, so hopefully it gets up there. And last question, who would win in a fight, Superman or Goku?
100% sure it'd be Goku. That's a stupid question.
Alright, cool. Well, thanks for being on the target.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Good luck. Good run. Enjoy the show.
And that's it.
Awesome.
Cool.
Good result.